cannot land on gas giants. I want to land on the gas moons and stay there. They can't tell me what to do. Those nincompoops. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I've decided that before proceeding with the main quest, I'm going to do all the small quests because I want to advance in my experience. Whoa! God, it's like you can fall off the planet. Equipment to go to the moon. 2 backpacks. Installation pack. And my suit is for airborne stuff, so okay. I should be okay to go to the moon. Shut up. I always wanted to see the moon when I started this game, so I'm gonna go there. They can't tell me what to do. I'm the captain of the ship. Map. I want to go to the moon. Visit the Apollo landmark. Earth, Luna. Yes. Apollo landing site. Okay, I would like to visit this. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? found it. That's cool. Apollo Snowball. I'll take that. What is that? That's cool. What's the... What is that down there? Can't do anything about it. What else can I do?
sleep cycle.
It might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Oh, not this again, Nissa. I'm fine. I really am.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
But thank you.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all. To me. Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again. See you around.
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business? You're with Constellation? Damn, that's cool. I've always admired you guys. Exploring the stars full-time seems like a dream come true. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job as a weapon tester for Mast. I'm billing myself as a weapons expert, sniper tech specifically. Most travelers like having someone on their crew who's good with firearms. The settled systems are no picnic. Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. Working on a ship sounds perfect. I was hoping my next job would get me out of the city. What's your offer? Well, that's too bad. I thought we had a good thing going. If you have a change of heart, feel free to come back anytime.
Hey there! You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me? Aye aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers. You're short on credits?
You know what? I like you. Maybe we can work something out. Yeah, I hope so. You do that. I feel for you, but I can't work for that little. I have to make a living.
Oh, well, I guess there's no accounting for taste, huh? If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Excuse me. You have room for one more on your crew? No more than the average crew person's salary.
Oh.
Well then, goodbye.
I don't want to pay these people.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
Oh, why do I have to pay all these people?
The company need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble.
Oh,
And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself.
that's
Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course. I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair share.
you crazy people.
Then quit wasting my time. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Get out of here. Who's this guy?
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business?
Oh, I can't operate.
Sorry, didn't mean to bug you. Enjoy your drink.
All these people.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice, know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really... Would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. Yep, spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. Haha, yes! What with all these extra credits cluttering up the place, why didn't I think of that? Sorry, snark isn't helpful. This stuff was pricey to get a hold of the first time. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Surely you're not seriously considering this course of action.
Shut up.
The last thing we need is UC security on our backs.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I know a few things, but much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense. Like I said, I submitted the usual security release. I don't expect I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? New Atlanta Security. Polite. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be? See you around. Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Lucky for you, that is literally my job. What can I get you? Catch you later. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Yes.
any luck finding my cargo? Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. You're in the right place. Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
System doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my, a bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, Well, none of them are good. I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me. Not necessarily, but if you're offering your services, you've certainly proven to be reliable help in the past. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say? Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process.
And I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there. anyone away just because they're lighting credits.
Cool space. Something to report.
I always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
One quiet day. That too much to ask.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard? Well, alright. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
pleasant to see you.
So, where to next?
Very lucky.
Plot a course carefully. Spacers are everywhere these days. I hope this trip is uneventful, for both our sakes.
Save just before.
Make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit. Heads up, if you're planning to go to Chunks, Luther's been bothering anyone with a ship file.
The last thing I expected to stumble across at this type of settlement is a museum. Might be worth a look around.
Boy, am I glad they have a chunks here. I'm learning so much here. Everyone should visit at least once in a while.
Welcome to New Homestead. This is a boring assignment, but let's keep it that way.
Damn power's on the fritz again. Joyce always seems to need help clearing ice off the equipment.
Those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth, but we do a better job preserving its traditions.
New Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people, so please be kind to them.
Hi there. Always nice seeing a new face.
My daddy says farming is really important, but I kind of want to do other things. Hello? I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists, but I kind of want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention. You're not going to tell him, are you? Oh, thank you! I promise it'll be fun. I like talking to tourists. I get to learn so much about everywhere else, and they get to learn about here. Now what should we talk about? My mama says it's because he thinks we'd up and leave if we found out about the rest of the worlds out there. But I keep telling him, I love it here, and I love him, and I would never leave him. He doesn't believe it. He says the kids almost always want to leave when they grow up. But not me. Nope. I just want to visit somewhere else. Maybe. Not really. There's some, though. Most are around my age. We all go to school in the same room. I don't know. I've never been to any other schools. We mostly learn about the history of the solar system and Earth and stuff like that until we get old enough to go on our learning vacation. That's when we get to leave to go to school somewhere else for a few years, or travel and visit other worlds, try out jobs and stuff. Oh, I can't wait. I think it's pretty fun, and I get to be around my mama and my papa all day, so that's cool. They say we all have to work a little, because it takes all of us to make the community work, just like on Earth a really, really, really long time ago. Someday, I think it'd be cool to see other places and do other things, but this is fine for now. Bye!
Elders say that preserving our tradition is so important, but I keep hearing such wonderful things about other worlds. Ah, someone new. Are you a tourist, or have you just moved to New Homestead? Well, there's lots to learn. You can always feel free to try one of the historical tours, or ask the locals about life here. I'm fascinated by the other worlds in the settled systems. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, wonderful. What's New Atlantis like? Oh my, that sounds incredible. Ever since I overheard one of the tourists speaking about it, I've always wanted to go. We hear about it, of course, but We rarely get much exposure to other worlds beyond the people who come from them to visit our little colony. I wonder if I can convince Nathaniel to go on a trip there with me and our daughter. Do you mind if I ask you another question? Thanks. I promise not to take too much of your time. Is the Freestar Collective as lawless as I've heard? I figured the stories weren't all true. How else would you expect people to live together if you can't trust in laws to keep everyone safe? Even in a small community like ours, we have to maintain law and order. Though, I understand it gets difficult to always protect that out in the vastness of space. Is it okay if I change the subject? Oh, thank you! Are there really planets full of plants, fresh air, and water? A shame, then. You're not too different than I am, I guess. Well, I hope one day both of us will get to experience it for ourselves. Can I ask you something else? Oh, thank you! Is space travel as exciting as it seems? I've heard stories about pirates and spaceship malfunctions and all sorts of terrible things. I've always wanted to try going into space, but I'm also worried about all those dangers. Maybe people here are right. The dangers here are few, and we know how to take care of them. Space is too unknown. Those are all the questions I have at the moment. Thank you so much.
My papa doesn't really like me talking to the tourists, but how else am I going to learn about...
Complaining. 5. Not qualified for these things.
Mind if we stop by the waterfall on this trip? I could use a few moments to unwind.
So, what's the point of what? Is it some sort of art? A Zen garden? What?
It's a communal art installation. It's supposed to be.
Yes. I'm just
Welcome to TearAble.
Telling them.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Managing.
Well, manager, do you think you managed to make a hanging cappuccino, double dairy, no milk? Yes?
I don't appreciate your tone. And no, I will not make whatever
At
it is
this
you just
rate,
said.
I won't even have a
Because this place is a disorganized mess.
can't
What
give
you
up
asked
now.
me to do is literally impossible.
Here one moment, gone the next.
You want to organize? There's some mop in the back.
I hope you're right. You see, I lost. It was a gem. Price that scout. Well, yes. That is something I... St. George, please, would you? Fantastic! Oh, where are my manners? My name is Guillaume, by the way. It's a pleasure.
I can assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, we both adore Relic. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrifice... It does. I received that gem. Yes, when I was a younger man, I got out of all the places not by profession. Alas, but I can't stop. I'm glad you understand. I collect all sorts. You'd be amazed. My collection has it. Take care.
Outrageous.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be...
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis. Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Don't be a stranger.
Another day, another credit. Take care of yourself.
one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's.
right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they... trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down from Jake's.
to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Somebody help! Please!
Gonna make you pay.
Good.
Give me your best shot. My friend is having feelings on jealousy. I don't stock up on junk. Wonder where this will all lead. Goodbye.
avoiding eye contact. This should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the trade authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Let's see. Looks like you're logged as some kind of cyber expert. Work with a lot of machines? Well, no laser fire in public, alright? That your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
Even in the well, the trade authority continues to flourish. Oh, makes you sick, doesn't it?
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on If, however, you are here under false, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate. So, what'll it be? Then my disclaimer doesn't apply. And I hope we have what you need. Please, let me know if I can... That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, we frequently post cargo running. Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and on the off chance that's... Many different parties use the mission board to post jobs for freelancers and the like. For example, you'll usually find mission boards in bars. The Trade Authority has access to goods. I thought the name, whether it's bulk. We have shipping lanes. We've been in New Atlantis with lots of infrastructure. It's had the unintentional. You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere. Pleasure dealing with you.
quickly, too. I'm impressed. Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways. So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly? Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What? Trace the drain. Check the grid. And let us hear. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back. This is my private office. Do you mind? This is my private office.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or calling mercenaries or what.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're prepared to handle the situation.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? That's dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough, and why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
There are more important things you should be doing right now, you know? As I said, I have been aware of the issues with the power grid for a while now. But really, do you honestly... If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
You know, I went to chef school? Ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Jake's is a good place to meet contacts. It's got the right amount. You want food? Go to K's. You want an apple? You want to feel empty inside? Seriously though. Where'd you grow up? I'm working on it. It's just take... Yeah, but I ain't getting any. Uh-huh.
What do you want to know? You with security? You do have a bit of a rebellious ebb, but maybe that's exactly what you want me to think. Not yet, anyway. Are you kidding? Take a look around. You're only good thing down here, but I can't even go there anymore because Kay banned me for bad behavior. Yeah, well, newsflash, buddy. In fact, I dislike you with such conviction that I'm inclined to fight you right now. What do you say we go 10 rounds? Right here, right now. Ha! Oh, I knew you were a coward the moment I laid eyes on you. A word of advice. Down here, you need to be a pipsqueak like you. Whatever.
Yes? You buying? What's it gonna be? Down here? Like that's somehow different from other bump. Yeah? Well, don't. First of all, I didn't ask what. Second, don't blow smoke up my ass. We both know it ain't nice. Alright then. I'm looking to join a crew. Suit yourself.